In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Look upon our past life. There were several things against which we fought a pitched battle. There were several things, people, situations, circumstances against which we fought pitched battle. For quite some time, for quite some time, and then we stopped, either because of the change of circumstances or just because of the change of the mind, either because of external reasons or because of internal reasons, whatever. But we are not found resisting, opposing, fighting against those things anymore. And once we did stop fighting, resisting, we realized that whatever I did was just a waste of time, energy, and other resources. I kept myself in the mental stress without any rational reason. There was no logical reason to resist it, but I did. Then we obviously repent and regret. All the people who do know the value of their time, who do know the value of their other resources like energy, finances, social contacts, etc., etc. Dear friends, there are several things in our life now, and we are found resisting, fighting, opposing. We are found spending considerable amount of our resources, which includes time, energy, finances, social contacts, other. We are resisting certain things which does not need to be resisted at all. Rather, we need to simply ignore. Rather, we need to simply ignore. But we did not ignore. But did not ignore. We opted to fight, resist, and oppose. I think if not all, then still there are many things which we are found resisting, opposing, fighting against today. What happened in the past, in the same manner, we will be of the view that I should not have opposed it, I should not have resisted it, I should not have disapproved it, I should not have disliked it, I should not have gone against it. Rather, I should have simply ignored. People in our society, the people who are not well aware of the psychological matters, they don't know the importance of the ignoring something, somebody. And in certain cases, snubbing. I'm not suggesting, but this is the extreme as far as snubbing is concerned. The right thing is to ignore and not to resist, not to oppose. unless and until there is a very solid, logical, rational reasons. We need to rethink. We need to rethink that, like I remained regretful about the things which I had resisted and opposed. Maybe, as far these things are concerned, against which I am fighting today, I might be in a position of regretful in the future. So, for that reason, it is far more important indeed, to simply ignore, not to pitch oneself against those things. And we need to think, after some of the time, maybe a year later, would it still be an issue against which I shall be fighting? And if at all, it will become a non issue not only after a year, rather, it will become a non issue only after a month. So that why to fight against it? Why to squabble upon it? Why not to ignore it? Why not to overlook it? Why not to simply disdain it? Why not to simply snub it? So, if at all we are resisting certain people unnecessarily, we are making our enemies. We need to be quite calm. We need to look upon our long term interests. We need to look upon our long term interests. If at all these long term interests of ours does exhort us, does motivate us to resist it, only then we should. Otherwise, if it is meant for the momentary reasons of something which is of very short term importance, so why not to simply overlook it? Because if at all we do overlook it disdainfully, ignore it, we will not be repentful and regretful after some of the time, after the passage of few years. Like, I had been repenting. I do repent today about the things which I resisted in the past. Dear friends, it is not complicated. Thank you.